Guys, I gotta tell you, anytime I read headlines about Thomas Partey missing training, I get kind of nervous. I get kind of nervous because he's been one of, if not our most integral player this season. You know, it's funny because I read a stat the other day, right? And it was comparing Thomas Partey playing with Arsenal as opposed to when he's not playing with Arsenal. And to no one's surprise, Thomas Partey playing with Arsenal, we've won over 70% of our games. 71% to be exact. So, it begs the question. I made a short asking you, can Arsenal win the Premier League without Thomas Partey? I mean, that's a fair question, right? That's a fair question given his injury history, right? Can Arsenal win the league without Thomas Partey? Now, I know that Mikel and Edu, they were scrambling in the January transfer window, trying to find players, which, I mean, if you were paying attention, we all know what happened. But anyways, we still ended up getting Jorginho. And as I mentioned in one of my tweets, I wasn't necessarily enthused about the signing, considering. I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. He was another Chelsea reject, which is why they were so willing to sell him, especially to a direct rival. I mean, be honest, right? Does that make me an awful human being for saying he's a Chelsea reject? Just like Willian, out of prime Willian, and out of prime Peter Cech? Does that make me a terrible human being? Am I out of order for saying this? I mean, mind you, he's only played 2 games, I believe. 2 or 3, but I believe it was only 2. It was Man City, which we lost, unfortunately, and Aston Villa, which, I mean, credit to him. Shoot. I mean, essentially, he's the one why we got the 3 points. So, in all fairness, you know, thankfully he had a heck of a strike that fell against the crossbar and ricocheted off of Emi Martinez for an own goal. Fine. But, I mean, let's be real here. He's no Thomas Partey. And if I had to choose between Thomas Partey and Jorginho, I think any Arsenal fan would choose Thomas Partey. So, again, if this injury cycle with Thomas Partey continues, can Arsenal win the league? Can we remain on top? And can we hold form until June? May or June, whenever the season ends? I don't know. Personally, I'm leaning towards no. Hopefully I'm wrong, considering it seems like Thomas Partey's injury is injury prone. I mean, hopefully with Jorginho's experience, I know he hasn't won the Premier League, but he's won the Champions League. He's won the UEFA Super Cup. He's won the Club World Cup. So he does have experience. And when he's on, he's I mean, he can hold his own, like when he's on. But can he maintain form till the end of the season? I don't know. Because here's the thing, right? If this injury cycle with Thomas Partey continues and he plays less games with us from now until the end of the season, boy, don't we have some trouble in our hands.